Hey everyone, welcome to Willow's Whimsy. Thanks for stopping by. This is my series, my vision list, and you know what I just realized? So I did my vision list. Oh, I can look it up on my phone. Give me a minute. This is me. I'm very rarely prepared. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I did my vision list. It is nowhere near as in depth as it has been in previous years for those of you who have followed. And that is because some of those goals are still there, right? But I just want to be more open-ended with it. Or, you know, in the case of Willow's Whimsy, having this be an actual company, having the website like I used to, where people could order the bath bombs and yada, yada, yada. That's all on hold because I have to pay off my debt. I have to. I'm giving myself a year. So this is why this is much more simplistic and why it just doesn't go into a lot of detail. So, okay, we'll jump in. Okay, so pay off debt. And this one I'm actually giving myself a calendar year to pay off because I'm just trying to get gifts for Christmas and get through Christmas before the bill collectors find out where I'm working, or like my bank account information, because they went after a bank account I used to have. I feel like such a criminal when I talk about this stuff, but I am. I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying to fix my chaos, okay? So it's gonna start January 1st of 2023. And I want it paid off by December 31st of 2023. I can do it. I've got 3 commercial debts. I've got a personal debt. And the personal debt, I will be done with that next paycheck. And possible student loans, this whole thing with the student loan forgiveness, it's so ridiculous. What I owe is so small, and the fact that this debt is like 30 years old, there's no excuse for it but poor behavior. And I admit that openly. Those of you who have been with me for a long time kind of know the history. So I put that on there because honestly, it was such a nightmare getting on the websites trying to apply for that. And then all these states were like, they sued, you know, the government or whatever, or said, no, this can't happen. So I might just pay them off. They're not that much. Be a part of the solution, not the problem. Okay. And I want to save a minimum of $2,000. I know that doesn't sound a lot to normal people who have worked all their lives and been responsible. I know. I want to move out also January 1st of 2024. I'm living at my roommate's. Everything is fine. Like I said, I bitched so much the first time I was here, and I was really awful. Like I know I was. And I am trying to change my perspective on everything in life. It doesn't mean things don't get to you. It doesn't mean things don't bother you. And acceptance doesn't mean that you're okay with it necessarily, but what it means is that you accept that what is. And so nothing really is different from the first time except my attitude. And I mentioned that before, but I don't want to be here 2 or 3 years. I want to be here for another year, calendar year. And so that's my goal. I figure I'll need about $2,000 to apply for apartments, to, you know, have a down payment, yada, bada, bada boom, bada bang. So that is my goal with savings. I can do that. I don't feel that will be a problem. Oh, I didn't put this on the vision list. I'm going to add it because I'll put a link below. So if anyone ever wants to see the vision list, I'm reading it to you right now. But so I get a lot of credit card offers, and I don't want to apply for one right now because that makes your information public and these bill collectors could find me. I don't want them finding me until January 1st. That's when I'll let all these people know I'm alive, I'm here, I'm going to pay you. And then I'm going to apply for a credit card. I won't get a high-end credit card. There are some with no annual fees. They have very high interest rates. I already know how to use a credit card responsibly. I just haven't done it. My sister has always been so good, and my mom with excellent credit scores, like all of that. And so we'll talk about that, because I think it's a good thing to talk about, and there are some people who might not know, and I'll share that when the time comes. But I want to be building my credit up during this year too, while I'm paying off this debt, because interestingly enough, I found with creditors, I'll just say it, I don't want this video to be super long and super convoluted. I'll do a whole video on it, but believe it or not, so I have debt, right? And it's gone into bill collection. Most of it's gone into judgment. That is not necessarily what has made my credit so bad. It is not having credit. So my credit, even though I'll still have these debts, and even, I'll be paying them off, what I have found is the two that I did pay off, they didn't make a huge difference in my credit score. I was so surprised. And then I started asking around and reading up on it. It turns out, no, you have to have credit to build credit. So that's why I'm going to do that. But we'll get more into that once I get the card, and how I'm going to handle having it, what I'm going to do with it to get that credit score up. And I'll even share my credit score with you. Like, I don't give a shit. So get a credit card. That's on the vision list too. Okay, so I don't want this to take forever. The health stuff, I already mentioned I want to lose 50 more pounds. So healthy weight loss is 1 to 2 pounds a week. There's 52 weeks in a year. So if I just lost 1 pound, it would take me a year to lose that. That's really healthy. If I lost 2 pounds a week, it would take me 6 months. That also is very healthy. Now, I know myself, and my body does weird stuff, and I have IBS, and so sometimes it's so weird. I'll drop 5 pounds in a week, right? And I will have changed nothing. And the next week, I'll do the exact same thing, eat the same way, same amount of exercise, same intake of water and supplements, and I'll lose a half a pound. My body is weird, but I am going to trust the process. The goal for me is 1 to 2 pounds a week. I would like to achieve a 1-year milestone of non-smoking. So today is 6 weeks. Woo, woo, woo. I'll talk about that in the Nisi's Journey to Better Health video. That's where most of the health stuff goes. In fact, let's just say I want to make it a year. I'm just going to read this. I want to become and remain more physically active. I'm slowly working towards that. I want to continue with meditation to learn new methods and try new practices. We will do videos on meditation. It's one of the things that started changing me, years ago. And it's been a slow roll with it, but we'll go into it. To eat healthier. Okay, I'm not a health fanatic. I never will be. And I will do videos on this in my Nisi's Journey to Better Health. So I do want to make better choices. I want to my cholesterol is actually, surprisingly, pretty good. But I want to get it perfect. And it's part of the weight loss thing. We all know what healthy eating can do for our bodies. But I will never be this health food fanatic. I will never know about micronutrients and macronutrients, and I don't care. I just want to lose weight. So I still will eat the things I love, just in moderation. Okay. To continue and expand on my yoga practice, that's, self-explanatory. To maintain the medical care I'm currently receiving. So I'm getting chiropractic. I developed sciatica. Oh my God, to all of you who go through that, ow. It's getting better. So maintain that. Massage therapy. I'm getting a colonoscopy. I already had 2 endoscopies this year. One to find out what the hell was going on with the pain I was in. It was an ulcer. They fixed it. And then I had a couple months later a follow-up to make sure all was well. It was, but it's been over 5 years since they went up my keister and took a peek, and I did have a polyp, which they removed. It was non-cancerous, so we're just going to go in there and make sure it's all good in the hood. To pursue new courses of medical treatment if necessary. So this applies to mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, like new therapy maybe. I'm in therapy right now. It's all good. But acupuncture, Reiki, I think Reiki. Anyway, like just kind of like the sky's the limit, you know. I want to see more of my friends. I think we've all had to take a step back with COVID, but we're all in a hopefully different place. I mean, still being responsible, but like, I want to see my friends. And I want to get out and adventure more. There's things I want to see around the state. You know, we have all these parks, national parks or whatever, that state parks that have waterfalls and trails and all this beautiful stuff. I want to go skiing this winter. I want to go snow tubing. I just want to do fun stuff. I want to stay somewhere in the winter and maybe go snowmobiling, snowshoeing. I want adventure. We all know Denise doesn't go out in the summer. I'm the opposite of most people. I flippin' hate summer. I despise it with my life, and I love winter. So I want to get out to Jersey to see my family. I haven't seen my sister, the baby. It's probably been at least 10 years. I haven't seen my mother, I think, in about 3 or 4. I haven't seen my aunt. 10 years? Like, it's too long. They're my family. This is ridiculous. So I want to read more, and I put for fun. So I do a lot of self-help reading. A lot of the self-help stuff, it's great and it gives you good ideas, but you can read and read and read, and I recommend reading to learn, but my God, live your life. Get out there, put it into action. Stop sitting behind a book and go live, you know? And I want to take knitting classes again. I need to be creating. So we're going to talk about that. Okay, same old stuff. I did put Willow's Whimsy in here, but what I said is, I want to get the new video camera, the new computer. I want to expand my YouTube knowledge. I want to grow my channel. So I have been holding steady between like 560 and 580 for subscribers. I want 1,000. I want to become a part of the YouTube creator community. So I am a part of TubeBuddy, and there's videos that come out with that. There's a whole creator community. Like, I really want to jump into that and become part of it. A lot of people are saying YouTube is a thing of the past, you know, and I don't know if I believe that. It's not that I want to become famous, YouTube famous, or anything like that. I just love this platform, and I love it as a means of expression and sharing. So blah, 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 blah. Shooting the new intro and an intro for each of my playlists. I want to learn more about chapters, templates, etc. I want to come up with a game plan for dates and product sales. And like I said, so minimal because I just can't right now financially. I can't buy supplies. And then, you know, I just said to love myself and others, to stand true to my values, but to let others have theirs, even if they differ from mine, to grow constantly and to remain teachable. And, you know, I bring that up. This is not a political channel. I know what I am. I'm good with it. There was an announcement made recently, and I saw so many people lose their minds on Facebook. You guys, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I lost lifelong friendships because I got rid of people who didn't believe what I believe last time. And yes, there are people who are so nasty and they make fun of people and they're awful, you know, on social media. That's what I'm not going to engage in and don't want to be a part of. We all get to have our opinions, and they're all valid. You know, what's right for one person isn't necessarily right for another. And I am going to judge, you know, my friends based on who they are as human beings And some people want to argue and say, yeah, but if they're this or they're that, then they're not human. I know so many good people who are completely opposite of what I am politically, and live and let live. I just am not vested in this anymore. I was so vested, with the last, the presidency before the one we're in now, and with, wanting him out and all of that. Not going to get political. And I'm not going to talk about it. And if anyone wants to comment, I'm probably going to delete your comment. I bring this up for the simple fact that the solution is not one party winning over the other, okay? The solution is not, I won and you didn't. The solution is being a decent flippin' human being, regardless of what you believe, regardless of who you vote for. And I really believe the solution is all of us coming together in spite of our differences. This division, it's gonna fuck things up. So I refuse to be a part of it anymore. And I've already got friends who believe what I believe, right? And feel the way I feel and are passionate about the things I'm passionate, telling me that that's wrong. And I do not accept that. And I don't have to, and I can set my own boundaries. And that's what I'm talking about. I just want to be a good person. I want to love the people that are in my life so far beyond what they believe politically. And there's so much more to people than that. And good stuff, wonderful stuff, beautiful stuff. I want rich, meaningful friendships, and that's what matters now to me. So, yeah, there's my vision list. Sorry if this went too long. I'm trying to keep these short. That's one of the goals too. I didn't put it on the vision list, but it is. So listen, I'm going to do a Nisi's journey to better health. So you'll have that this week, and we'll talk about what that's going to look like when I shoot that video after I get done with this one. I'm going to do updates on Mom monthly. People do ask, people want to know how is she, and things are changing. So I will share that and what that's like. I got some Mary Kay products because a friend of mine had a party. So I'm going to you're going to see a review on those. It won't always be that kind of stuff, you guys. Just whatever I end up getting, I'm going to review. I am going to do the learning to love myself, but I'm thinking about that. So we'll see. Because I feel like it kind of goes hand in hand with the Nisi's journey to better health, I am not pigeonholing my channel. I know my friend Scott wants me to do cooking stuff. I'm not there with knowing how to shoot that stuff and edit it. And I eat boring during the week, and then like right now I've got in the slow cooker a white chicken chili. It's a recipe I found on the internet, and I made it once before. I've made 3 different recipes. This is by far my favorite. And there's a part of me that is intrigued by doing that, but I think I want to meet him first. And I want to watch him make one of his videos and sit down with him and be like, dude, how do you edit this? How did you make that happen? What did you do there? What angle do you shoot at? I don't know. I don't jump into the unknown very easily. So maybe in the future. But I will on my Nisi's journey to better health. If people are interested, I can show you what I eat, but I don't know. Well, that's going to evolve. I'm going to shut the F up now. Thank you. Subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Join me on the journey. It's going to be fun this time. You're going to see growth. Yay. I'm so happy. And I'll see you guys every 2 weeks. I'm shooting every 2 weeks. So hang in there. Don't go bye-bye and unsubscribe if you don't see me for 2 weeks. That's how I'm doing this. That's how this is manageable for me. I gotta go with what's manageable. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.